Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel once again. If this is your first time stopping by, you are absolutely welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by. It truly means a lot. So my name is Onyeka and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in London, Ontario, Canada. I basically make videos documenting my life experiences here for you guys to watch, and that's about it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's right here, and when you do subscribe, don't forget to turn on the bell notification so that you get notified whenever I post a video and you'll be the first to know. So today's video has kind of like been, I wouldn't say highly requested, but some people have been asking me about how much it costs me or how much it will cost them to immigrate to Canada. So I took it upon myself to make a list of how much it costs me to immigrate to Canada. And just in case you didn't know, I came to Canada as an international student in the year 2018. I came for my master's, and I'm going to be talking about my expenses based on immigrating as a student. So it might be quite different if you're thinking of coming as a PR. So let's get right into today's video. So my list is right in front of me, so I'm going to be looking down occasionally so I get the prices right. So assuming you're coming as a student, obviously you're going to apply to schools, and one of the first steps would be to get an international passport. As at the time I was applying to schools, I did not have an international passport, so I had to apply for one. And as at 2018, it cost me around 35,000 to get a passport. I might not be too sure about the price, but I'm just going to give you a rough estimate. So it cost me around 35,000 to get a passport. And then next I had to get a transcript, and I did request for a local and international transcript. So as of 2018, a local transcript cost me about 15,000 naira. I'm going to leave everything on the screen. So the transcript cost me about 15,000, and eventually when I got my admission, I had to send my international transcript, and that cost me about 35,000 naira. So next, I did use an agent, but that's something I do not like talking about because I feel like it was a total waste of time, and I did 90% of the job by myself. So I will not be recommending my agent to anyone. So agency fee at that time, I had to pay 50,000 naira first. I'm sure agency fees are way more expensive now. So I paid 50,000 naira first, down payment, pending my visa approval. If I didn't get approved, I wasn't going to pay the balance fee. So I'll let you know at the end. So I paid 50,000 naira first, and then I had to search for schools. I applied to 4 schools, and each school, they all have their own individual application fees, and that costs a lot of money, guys. See, this process was expensive. It's expensive. So I applied to 4 schools. If I recall correctly, 2 of those schools each cost $100 for the application fee. That's 100, and then the other 2 cost like 120. So that amounts to about $440, and the exchange rate at that time I would say was 280 naira. It's crazy, guys. Yes. And now the exchange rate has doubled, so it cost me about 280 naira. So I'm just going to be leaving the naira equivalent on the screen so you can see how much everything costs. And I think the naira equivalent is about 120,000 naira. And keep in mind that I also had to be settling people. Like, for example, when I was doing my transcript, you know, you call someone in your school to help you process the transcript faster. They'll be like, anything for us. So I had to be adding some small money. So I'm going to add all of those as miscellaneous. So, and I did a lot of traveling back and forth, so that is extra added cost. So eventually, when I did get my admission, I had to gather the documents that I needed to apply for my visa, and I had to get my police clearance, and that cost me about 10,000 naira as of 2018. I do not know how much it costs now, but it shouldn't be so different. So it cost me about 10,000 naira to get my police clearance, and then my biometric fee, this I am not sure about. I cannot remember specifically. I'm just going with the price on the Canadian website now. On the website, it says it costs 85 Canadian dollars per person, and using the 2018 exchange rate, I would say around 30,000 naira. So I had to pay 30,000 naira for my biometric fee, and I also had to get my medicals done. For some reason, I had to do my medicals twice. Sometimes you can do your medicals upfront before they request for you to do your medicals. So I did the upfront medicals, and it cost me about, I would say, 30,000 naira at that time. And a few weeks later, for some reason, the Canadian government got back to me and told me to do another medical, like they requested for another one because something went wrong with the first one. I feel like maybe they did not upload my results correctly, or I don't know, but I was requested to do another one and I didn't have a choice, so I had to do it. But it cost a bit less. I think I paid about 20,000 naira. Yes, so I paid an extra 20,000 naira to my medicals. And keep in mind that I had to be taking Uber, transport, different things, so miscellaneous is adding. I also forgot to mention that after getting my admission, I had to pay a non-refundable $200 to secure my slot in the school. So I'm going to leave that on the screen. I paid $200 to secure my slot, which was non-refundable. And yes, guys, I did not pay my tuition. I only paid my tuition after I had arrived in Canada. And anyways, so after my visa got approved, I had to book a flight ticket, obviously. And given that my visa got approved really late, like the last week of August, I had to resume second week of September. So flight tickets were crazily expensive. I had to book a one-way ticket, and it cost me about 800,000 naira as of 2018, because you already know that if you're booking your flights way earlier, like months ahead of time, it's way cheaper. But I booked my flight like 3 days to my flight, so that's why it was so expensive. So yes, 800,000 naira for a one-way ticket. And then obviously you have to buy things, you have to prepare for your trip. I had to, because I was in Lagos at that time, I had to go back to my parents' house in Warri. I had to travel, you know, buy things, so miscellaneous. It was adding up. But I feel like at that point you would gladly spend the money because your visa has been approved. So yes, my miscellaneous was going to amount up to maybe 50,000 naira extra. Let's just call miscellaneous extra 50,000, but I'm sure it was more, but let's just call it 50,000 naira. So yeah, everything is going to sum up to I'm gonna put the total on my screen. So yeah, so this is what everything came to, and it was not cheap, guys. And this was 2018. Oh, I can only imagine how much it will cost me now, since the price of things, they have tripled and the exchange rate is not smiling. So this is how much it cost me to come to Canada as a student. I would say for a permanent resident, obviously you don't have to pay application fee, but you will have to gather your proof of funds, and you know, depending on the number of persons you're applying for, if it's just you, you're going to need about 13,000 plus Canadian dollars in your account. And then you're also going to need your PR application fee. You're going to do your medicals, you're going to do your police clearance, which is quite similar, but I feel like the proof of funds, well, you're not spending it, you just have to gather it. So it's going to, like, you know, increase your increase the expenses and a few other things that I cannot remember at the top of my head right now. But guys, if there are other things that you did spend money on, please let me know in the comment section. Oh yes, I also forgot to mention that after my visa was approved, I had to pay the agent the balance of I think it was 50,000 naira back then, so everything amounted to like 100,000 naira back then. So yes, this is the total. Anyways, I'm not going to prolong this video any further. I hope you got a sense of what expenses goes into coming to Canada as a student, and not to talk of tuition. Tuition is aside, but yeah, this is, you know, what my expenses looked like as at 2018. Anyways guys, I hope you did enjoy this video, and don't forget to smash the like button, share this video with your friends, your family, and your loved ones. Guys, please spread the love, promote my channel, please tell people to subscribe. And you watching it, please subscribe, subscribe to the channel, join the family. I tend to post my videos once every week, every Saturday. If you're in Nigeria, every 7 a.m, and if you're in Canada, every 2 a.m. Sorry, but yeah guys, thank you for sticking with me this long, and don't forget to follow me on my social media, subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, And yeah, take care guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.